So ignore the Irish theme. I couldn't really find any theme that was better. And that picture is me. It used to be my profile picture. And it's pretty cool. Yeah, shout out the Irish. Oh my god, you're so European. Yeah, this hat was really cool. I loved it. So to start off, this was one of my first posts. It wasn't my first, but the first was me saying Happy New Year on New Year's Eve, and then I didn't really come back. But I said, I totally like have 0%. I totally like 0% have a reason for posting this. Cool, right? And it was literally just a link to YouTube. I clicked on it and I checked it out. It was just youtube.com. That's all I posted. And then I just posted this. Wait, this was actually before. Some of these might be, the order might be a little messed up, but I posted this January 6th. I posted this, a Papa Roach song, which was good. Rules, just like every song, and it's an Eminem song. This song used to like make me really sad. Also, the annoying thing is Facebook converted a lot of my creative emoticons into these ugly ass emojis. So whenever you see the crying one, there's ones where it's like sobbing. That was me doing this face that I just put in the chat. I used that quite a bit, but Facebook changed it because they fucking suck. Can anyone post something funny? I'm bored. And also, you might notice that a lot of these they don't have any likes, and that's not because I didn't have any friends. It's because a lot of Facebook accounts don't exist anymore. So I had friends. It's just that they're not here anymore. I mean, they're not dead, but they're not on Facebook. An Adam Lambert Key of Awesome parody where I quoted the lyrics. I used to be kind of obsessed with this, but I'm too scared to rewatch it. There's probably some homophobic stuff in it. Then I said, life's not forever. Enjoy it. Which, I mean, I guess I had just turned 12. So, I don't know. I was getting a little bit existential. Me loving my phone, Nokia C7, and then I added an example of what the phone was. My uncle bought me this phone, who was very rich, and I saw this was like the first time I'd ever met him, and he just bought me this phone, and then I didn't see him again for another 6 years. So that was pretty cool. I was the first kid in my class to have a touchscreen phone, and this phone was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. Today makes me want to dance. Oh yeah, May 8th. Don't know what was happening on that day, but I was, it was a pretty good day. This is a picture of my sheep. Many of you guys have doubted if I actually had sheep. This is evidence of it. I posted a picture of one of my sheep. I actually remember this specific one. He was pretty chill. Is he dead now? I actually was there when this sheep was slaughtered. Rest in peace. And this was my old dog. This is my old dog. His name was Rocky. And she was pretty chill. She might still be alive today. I think she's still alive. Actually, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Oh, ignore that. So this is the first Estonian post that you'll see. In this post, basically, I was talking about how we had like a class function. End of the year, every year we would have we would have a function with the year group. And in this post, I say the function's over. I just woke up. My head hurts, but I swore a little bit. I said my head fucking hurts, basically. Which I don't know what I was insinuating because I definitely did not drink. I was not hungover. I don't know why I said that. And then here I'm talking about how I was studying for my bicycle exam, and I'm just kind of like, well, you got to try. Which in Estonia, I don't know if it's still a thing, but it was like a thing where, like, around a certain time in your school, you had to like take an exam to get a bicycle license so you could ride it on the roads. I think I did mine later than others. I think a lot of kids my age already had one, but I don't know. Then I posted this cool picture of my dog with this effect over it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Being spammed plus I'm in love. I don't know what that means, to be honest with you. But June was the month of love for me, I guess. Summer. And then I also said summer in Estonian, but I put a bunch of exclamation points after it. So I was excited. Playing Free Realms, pretty awesome. Try it, freerealms.com. And this was real. This was, Free Realms did go fucking hard, to be honest with you. I did not get paid, but maybe they should have. Eating chicken and rice, thumbs up. OMG, LOL, I started a YouTube Riot XD, die Vivo. I don't know what this means. I genuinely have no fucking clue. But I mean, I guess I was into it. M likes Brett, thank you. My letter is F. Something I like, football. Something I dislike, foot smell. Something I love, FC Flora, which is like, it's like this Estonian club, which I didn't even really like. That's not even the club that I supported, so I don't know why I said this. And then favorite word, football forever. Was this an assignment? This was probably one of those posts where one of your mutuals would say, like this post and I'll give you a letter, and then you would have to like fill this out with the letter. If your dad is or was a hardworking man and is your hero, has helped you no matter how good or bad you were, and is just the best dad ever, if you are blessed to still have your dad, or if he is the brightest star in the night sky, put this as your status and let everyone know you are proud. Which, this post hasn't aged well. And it's honestly kind of gay. Like the whole brightest star in the night sky, that's pretty gay. This was like me kind of predicting that, you know what, someday I might be addressing a bilingual audience. So the first part is in Estonian, and then the second part, do you think sometimes that life is weird? Well, I do. And then this, I played the song earlier. I was into this song from an early age. Indigo Keith, thank you for the 26 months. Very good song. They misspelled gorillas in the title. I just realized. Don't let 13-year-old driver sing, sad face. And then it's Rebecca Black Friday, Brock's dub. Fucking Brock Baker, dude. Facebook owner, remember when we were poor? Microsoft owner, no. Facebook owner, me either. Laugh. So I guess this is like a... Maybe this was class-conscious comedy, I think. And I honestly seemed like I was having fun with this, and I got a like on this one, so... Facebook owner, so I got to go to the bank tomorrow to talk about a loan. Microsoft owner, what do you need a loan for? Facebook owner, I don't, the bank does. Laugh. So... This was pretty silly. Oh, this one's good. WTF, welcome to Facebook. Girl equals guy in real life. BRB, boy ruined before. I guess I was trying to say ruined, but I said ruined. Hi equals, hey, I'm AFK, fucking king. Use equals United States of Emirates. LOL. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. And then far equals from Axel, rar. Use these carefully. Microsoft owner, going back to the classics. Microsoft owner, have you tested the new iPhone out? Facebook owner, no. Microsoft owner, me either. Laugh. I was obsessed with Mark Zuckerberg. I had him as a friend on Facebook, and I thought he was so cool because he was young like me. So, having the best day with Hannah, which was one of my girlfriends. This is proof that I did have a girlfriend. Not to dox her or anything, but oh, this was crazy. So I made a list of top footballers. Number 1, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 2, Lionel Messi. Number 3, Iker Casillas. Number 4, Kaká. Number 5, Ramos. And then 6 is Joel Lindberg, who's this Estonian footballer who played in the MLS. So he wasn't like amazing, but in my eyes he was. Number 7, Wayne Rooney. Number 8 was Sergei Bareko, who was this Estonian goalkeeper who also wasn't that great, but he was, I mean, he had his day. And then number 9 was Victor Valdez, which is kind of random. And then this guy in the red, I had beef with this guy. Like, this guy, dude, this is the same guy. I think I told this story once. I borrowed Bakugans from him, and then his grandmother showed up at my house unannounced to get the Bakugans back. And it was really embarrassing. But he said, Kaká has a really good name. And I said, yeah, but he's a good player, so I can't make fun of him. And then he said, why not? I told you, he's a good player. Yeah, I understand you. Then he must be in first place, not last. He's not last. He's fourth. There's like 10 players. Why didn't you write them? And then I was so tired by this point. I said, click see more. Some ask, what is life? Life? That good life. You see, God gives us a lollipop and then takes it away. Then we are sad, but God gets power from our tears. But there wouldn't have been tears if God wouldn't have given us that lollipop. Yesterday I thought, what is life? And my life lost meaning. So you've always been like this. I guess so, yeah. I don't know what this means. Cassie.
Why you got a necklace?
I hope I see Hannah. I was excited. What's on your mind? Some blood? Skull? Hair. This was like supposed to be like literal comedy. That like what's on my mind? Like what's on my brain? Skull? Hair? What the hell is this one? Eric Church.
White people be like,
oh, Jason Derulo, It Girl. Mila Rosie, think of the 3 months. Anyways. What goes ruining comes back walking. This one, like, this actually goes hard. I don't know what it means. And then I corrected myself. Comes. If you love somebody, don't hide it. If you hide it, love will turn to friendship. Once friendship comes, there's no changing that. Yeah, I found this off the internet. What was the answer? I don't think it was like a riddle. I think this was like wisdom. But yeah, this was basically me talking about the friend zone, which is kind of weird because I was in a relationship. Finger injury. And this was the T_T. I can barely type. Ouch. Wah, ouch. I love the way that I announced it. Finger injury. Can you start tweeting like this? I might. 1500. I was using military time because that's what we do here. But that's 3 p.m. 3 p.m., 7 friends online. 9:48 p.m., 29 friends online. This one did numbers. That one did numbers. This is fucking nerd shit, and then I misplaced the I in shit. You can't fly when you won't try. This is actually, I might get this tattooed. Hello. Morning, my fans. How have you been? Me? I have been wow. Didn't sleep at all. Coffee? Random shit XD. I did have fans. OMG. I just realized there's a Friday every week. I'm so fucking pissed. Why? Because we have to share life with such shit people. Shit people? Who they are? Names? They both are fucking shit. I'd not like to say the names. LOL. And then that's like a thumbs up. I think the Y was like a thumbs up. Please say their names, brother. No, XD. I don't actually remember what my beef was during this time. This one's one of the more embarrassing ones. 0 likes, you're ugly. 5 likes, you're okay. 10 likes, you're cute. 50 likes, you're hot. 20 likes, you're amazing. 25 likes, you're perfect. Put this as your status and see what you'll get. And I found this with me having liked it. So, that was kind of sad. Women. The thing that I will never understand. And you know what? Almost 12 years later, just as real, just as true. Oh, dude, this interaction, I still think about this weekly. I'm not even kidding. November 5th is going to be Operation Facebook. Anonymous promises to take down Facebook. Well, you know what? I don't give a fuck or shit. I'm going to dance that day. Then we can get rid of another annoying social blah, 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 blah network. And then I said, LOL. And then this kid replied and said, LOL mitte LOL, which LOL means idiot or like dumb in Estonian. And then I had to say, LOL equals laugh out loud. LOL equals is LOL, basically. Clearly, I was having a good day here. Feeling very happy. It was very fun. No, this was real. This was real as fuck. Holy shit. This song is actually so good. Monkey see, monkey do. Very wise. What do you guys think? I made this like cool graphic. Yeah, I went pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. And then I in Microsoft Paint, I put a 7 on it because 7 was like my favorite number. Yeah, my name's on the side too. I had to brand it. I did. I have no life. Nyan Cat 10 hours original. I was definitely a little bit obsessed with it. I would say that maybe I did lie. Why did nobody interact with your post? They did. It's just that the accounts are not there anymore. All right, they did, and they got a lot of likes. And then I said, you know what? It's time for a new look. It's time for a new way to present myself. And then I said, you know what? No. Let's try something else. Trollololo guy, which was pretty awesome. And then Rebecca Black dubstep remix, and I loved this. Apparently. My life sucks. Life sucks. My life sucks. Everyone can go die. September 12th. So I might have been... This was a day after the 10th anniversary of 9/11. I might have been in my feels. I might have been taking it extra hard that year. Single. Oh, never mind. I got dumped a day after the 10th anniversary of 9/11. Yeah, yep, just broke up. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. But then, you know,
white people be
a
like,
week later, it all kind of set in that maybe being alone isn't so good. Maddie, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome to the doghouse. Yeah, it was a little bit sad. But then, you know what I said? Ha 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 ha. Time to post a funny YouTube poop called James Blunt exposes his beautiful genitalia at a sandwich shop. So, you know, I had my coping methods. R.I.P. Steve Jobs. 10 comments. I cried on this day. I remember I saw a montage of Steve Jobs, and then I cried. What were the comments? Half of them were invisible, and then half of them was... One of them was my music teacher's son being like, "Are you mocking me?" And I said, "No, question mark." Which I don't know why he commented that. Oh, this one goes hard. Yogscast. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I had taste. And I got a like on that one, so. And then here I became a little bit woke, and I thought, how come millions cry over one man dying, but there are children starving in Africa and nobody cares? So I said, true. After you did. Yeah, you know, I was trying to be a little bit introspective and try to understand. This one blew up. Yeah, 2 likes. Bieber, haters call me gay. It's funny because their girlfriends want me more than them. Hater, that's why we make fun of them as well. So, yeah, this was like kind of my start of Bieber fever. I was not a woman hater, okay? I was a Bieber hater. There's a difference. Every day I'm sick of trolls. This hasn't changed. This has not changed one bit. Today I got a message from someone saying, "I have more friend than you. Is this a fucking race?" Lamau, seems so, XD. If it's so much possible for him, XD. Still, I blocked him. And then I changed my cover photo to this. And then one of my best friends at the time commented, "This is the most pointless picture of all time." And then I said, "Why are you looking at it then?" Which is kind of crazy. Apparently I left California in 2012. Many of you don't know this, but I actually went to college in California in 2012. So... Watch out, we have a badass over here. Do you have a naughty side? Sometimes I don't do my homework on purpose. So hardcore. This is where the 9gag memes start showing up. This is the first of many, I would say. And then I said, you know what? It's time to get serious. And I got myself a dubstep profile picture. And then I found my old 9gag account, and this was a meme I posted. After my queen, in parentheses, mother, cleans my room. And I said, and then it's him looking around being like, I have no memory of this place. So yes, I did invent calling people mother. And I called my mother my queen. XD, Barack Obama singing Sexy and I Know It by LMFAO. This was a good one. And then the caption says, always. Come with us, they said. You're gonna have fun, they said. And this was I guess, like, third wheeling. I was kind of sick of it. I'd gone through a horrible breakup almost a year prior. And I guess I wasn't enjoying the third wheeling as much. Oh God. Tell your crush the truth about your feelings, they said. She will understand and accept, they said. So this was kind of like my incel era, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it wasn't going so good with the ladies during this period, so I was struggling a little bit. And then this one I don't understand, because this says things to do today: get up, number 1. Number 2, survive. Number 3, go back to bed. And the caption says, on the weekends, we skip the second one, which is that like, was I saying I'm going to kill myself, or like, I don't know what I was talking about, but clearly I was not in a good headspace.
White people be like,
Nora, what? Think of the 19 months. And then this one is proof that I don't hate women, because this says women's football, thumbs up. I supported women. No, yeah, ever since my girlfriend left me, it kept getting worse. This says, no matter what, no matter what holiday, I'm always home. If you look at this more than 20 seconds, you will get stoned. Gonna get myself a table. Bitches love tables. I don't know what this means. But I was cooking. And this was me doing the RAR face, but it got turned into that fucking emoji. And I was posting People Are Awesome 2011. Oh, this... Okay, so this was a picture I found on my Facebook, and I had a huge bump on my head because I hit it against this, like, pole. I think I was playing football with my friends, and I maybe it was the goalpost. I might have hit my head against the goalpost, and then I added this because it kind of looks like that. I know, yeah, that is kind of crazy how huge it was. And this one says, women, when will I understand you? Which, this has 26 comments, but none of them showed, so I don't know what was going on in the comments. My relationship is like an iPad. I don't have an iPad. So at least one thing has changed. I do have an iPad now. This song is legendary to me, and it's Fuck You, CeeLo Green, which is kind of goes along with the theme of the rest of the things that we've covered so far in 2012. I cleaned up my desktop. And then I just thought it was funny because this was my desktop profile background, I mean. Yeah, it's pretty badass. And you can see FIFA 11 right at the bottom there. And MSN. MSN and FIFA 11, man. Take me back. People keep telling me that the right person will come along. I think mine got hit by a bus or something. And then forever alone. And then the caption says, fucking buses. This song actually goes well with the theme of right now. Cleverbot, hand heart. I guess I got desperate and decided to start pursuing an AI. Why were you depressed in 2012? Who hurt your ass? My ex-girlfriend, apparently. And then this just says, yup, happy couples everywhere. I'm not gonna lie, this was a very pathetic era of my life. Very sad. But 3 likes, though. 3 likes. OMG, Barack Obama singing What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction. I was obsessed with these videos. I thought they were like the best thing of all time. I love my Xbox. Yeah. Why were we so desperate for a girlfriend at 13? Because I was having a lot of trouble with it, clearly. This is why I love dogs. Owner comes home bummed out. Jumps all over you like you're the greatest person of all time. Good post, I would say. And there we go. Things changed. All right. The tides have turned and I enter the relationship. I think this was with the girl that's now in Australia. I think this was her. 37 comments. Yeah, I do. The comments didn't show up, but I remember it was just a lot of, because at the time, like, she was on this post. So it'd be like in a relationship with, insert her name here. And then it was just like a bunch of our friends being like, what? This is crazy. This is next level. You know? And it used to have more likes, all right? It had like 25. I swear to God it had 25. I remember that. And then Oppa Gangnam Style. 5 likes. As you can see, the second half of the year was a lot better for me. Gangnam Style parody, misheard lyrics, open condom style. So, yeah, this was pretty silly. And then I was listening to Want You Back by Cher Lloyd, and then I said, it's kind of hard to watch the video when a group of boys is looking at you like this. And it was the One Direction backdrop, I guess, that was kind of throwing me off. And then, yeah, one of the comments was like, one of the girls in my class being like, oh, wow, look at what you're listening to. And I was like, it happens. LOL. A, she's mine. A, he's mine. And then it's just, hey. Like, I don't know what this means. Okay, Europeans know how hard this meme went. This meme, anyone that watched football in 2012, Mario Balotelli, Euro 2012, this goes hard as fuck. Good meme. I love my mom. Figured I'd share this, put it on the wall. And then this post is crazy. My friends, the battle is over. Gangnam Style is now the most watched video on YouTube. The second most watched is Bieber's Baby. Suck on that, Bieber. So yeah, I was hyped. Made my day. Dude, I didn't know what weed was. Like I don't know why I posted this. There's no way I knew what weed was. There's like no way. You had one job, Mayan. One job. This was about the end of the world, 2012, when the Mayan calendar was ending and like everyone thought the world was gonna end, but then it didn't. So I had to put out my thoughts about it. Yeah, r/you had one job. And then you know what I said? Let's go for something cuter. Let's put on a little bit of a cute profile picture. Kangaroo in diapers. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. And then, I don't know, like, I think by this point I had broken up again already. My relationship had ended, so I started sharing posts like this. Friend zone should be a relationship status on Facebook. Yeah, it's pretty sad what happened to me. I don't love him for his personality. I love him for his swag. And then I was clearly not. I was not on that wave. And then this is a picture of my dog, and I said, "Doggy." It's a cute picture. And then this, the original post. The original post. And the caption says, "Yesterday when I realized it was Friday." And I got 5 likes. See, by this point, I was 14. So I really did not have any excuse to be this, like, unpopular. And that's the end. That's the end. That was a window into my mind. After that, I deleted Facebook. I think it was like shortly after that. If you guys want, I can... I found a couple of pictures of myself. This was... Yeah, I didn't get doxxed, and I didn't dox anybody. This was me when I was maybe like 13. I had a lot of freckles on my face. I was doing the little... Because that was huge. That was a big thing at the time, I guess. Let me see. Oh yeah, this was me when I was... I guess this must have been my 14th birthday. This was... those weren't my glasses, by the way. I didn't get glasses until the next year, I think. Those were one of my friend's glasses, I think. It's giving PewDiePie. It kind of is, isn't it? And this was also... Okay, it's kind of crazy that I finally found this picture. I've been looking for this picture for years. But I went to this like local football game, and at halftime they were giving away like a signed poster of like every player on the team had signed it, and they were doing a raffle where like if they pulled your name out of a hat, you could go on the pitch and like one of the players gave it to you. And this was me. That's literally me. I'm looking at the fit and I'm like, that fit goes fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie. That fit goes hard as fuck. And yeah, I got my little plaque, so. Where were your glasses? I didn't have glasses by that point. I needed them, don't get me wrong, but I didn't have them. Let me see if there's anything else that I missed. Oh, I did post this. I posted this when I was 12. I don't know why I did that. I was talking a lot about work, but I did not have a job. I can promise you that. I was very unemployed. You were woke? I was very woke. Oh my god. Here's a picture of a viper that was in front of my house one time. Look at that shit. What the fuck? Scary, dude. It's like terrifying. They used to be like all over our land, which is, and one of them almost bit me when I was a kid, which is why I have a phobia, I think. Wait, this song is fucking good as fuck. I forgot about this song.
I got hit by a bus, bro.
Newtville, I cosplayed you on Actually's mental illness. You should rate it. Nora Watt, thank you for the 19 months. Let me see this. Let me see. I hope you enjoy my Actually cosplay. All right, you didn't have to pull the hair back. Looks nothing like me. Oh yeah, I was also gonna show you guys my cover pictures. You know what? Maybe I'll pull them up right now. I'll open them in a tab. Prezzo, you missed it. You just missed it. Oh yeah, look. This was one. This was another. My life is so much more interesting in my head. And then it's David Beckham writing "Impossible is nothing" because I was like, that's so inspirational. And then at one point it was YOLO, you only live once. And I think I made this. You can tell because the U is fucked up. Like I didn't know how to properly place the letters, so they're all like on different spots. But yeah, that was fun. I can't believe I got access to that account. It was kind of weird because I saw a bunch of people that I forgot existed. And then I also saw that like half of my ex-girlfriends are married with kids from like 6th grade. So I don't know what to say about that. Did you message any of your old friends? No. There was a couple of people I was like, maybe, but then I was like, there's an 80% chance that they're like deeply conservative. So I don't know if I care to open up that wormhole right now in my life. Did it break your heart? Yeah, man, I fell to my knees. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe she moved on. I can't believe it. You should post some pro-Biden memes. Yeah, all the Estonians will definitely understand the pro-Biden memes. You were so cool. What happened? Many would say I'm still very cool. I did see though one kid who he's always a nice kid. He was a little bit quiet, and I think he got bullied quite a bit. He has like a wife now, and he looks very happy. They had like a bunch of pictures of them on a beach and shit. And I was like, that's very sweet. Made me happy.